Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. So today's video we have this awesome 1960s mod look. This is perfect if you're going to a 60s theme party or if you are in the musical Hairspray. I am taking all of my inspiration from the Hairspray musical or movie and kind of what I would look like if I was in that musical. So we have just this mod, bold, pink eye, monochromatic look. I just love it. So if you guys want to see exactly how to get this 60s Hairspray inspired look, then just keep watching. Okay, starting off with a fresh face, we are ready to go in with foundation. We are going in with the House Labs foundation by Lady Gaga. Just apply your foundation as normal. I love this foundation because it gives you a really natural yet medium to full coverage look. I just want our skin to look flawless, nothing too dewy, nothing too matte. The skin was not really the emphasis in the 60s, so just apply your foundation like you normally would. I'm using the Real Technique sponge to blend it out. This is the NARS Soft Matte Concealer. I'm going in and I'm just going to cover up any blemishes that I have. Again, I just want that flawless base, so if you don't have blemishes, I wish I was you, but nonetheless, here we are blending out our own. Then I'm going to go into brows. This is the Benefit Gimme Brow Volumizing Pencil. Eyebrows in the 60s varied so dramatically. Think of Twiggy, who had those thin pencil drawn on brows, and then think of Elizabeth Taylor, who had fluffy, bushy, natural brows. Even Audrey Hepburn had very sculpted brows, so you can really do anything you want. So what I decided to do was just kind of my normal, natural shape, which is a bit bolder, which is a bit more defined. I'm just kind of adding to my natural brows and making them more filled in and more defined. But you could really go any way with the eyebrows for this look. Then I'm going to set them with the Benefit 24-Hour Brow Set. This is a clear brow gel and it is my favorite. It just locks your hairs in place. It makes you not worry about them at all. Keeps those hairs up. It's the best one in my opinion. This is the P. Louise Makeup Eyeshadow Base in Rumor Zero. This is a white eyeshadow base. Why we're doing this is because since it's lighter than my skin tone, which is easy to do because I'm so fair, this makes any eyeshadow you put on top really pop. So if you have a darker complexion than me, just use a lighter base than your skin tone. Now going in with a matte white eyeshadow. This is by Makeup Geek. It is discontinued. So any matte eyeshadow, again, if you are darker complexion, just use something that's maybe 2 shades lighter than your skin tone. This is really going to set that base we just put on. It's going to lift that brow bone, and that matte white is going to give that mod 1960s kind of effect that we're going for. Now going in with the Makeup by Mario Ethereal Eyes palette. This is a matte pink eyeshadow, and I'm just going to blend this into my crease with a big fluffy brush. Eyeshadows in the 60s were very matte. They actually didn't really come out with shimmer eyeshadows yet in the 60s, so most eyeshadows were matte, and the eyes were the most pronounced of the face in this era. So we're really going to play up that, and we're going to stick with the pink tones because I just think it's really fun. It was a really popular color back in the day, and Hairspray is just very young and youthful, and I just want to go with that look. So now I'm going to take this cream matte eyeshadow. This is going to blend that pink shade into the white shade we put and just really make it blend very nicely. So again, if you are darker skin, just use a different eyeshadow that's lighter than your skin tone. Now I'm going in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Norvina palette. This is the shade Love. This is a matte pink, and I'm going in with a flat shader brush and just packing this onto my lid. Again, eyeshadow colors were very popular, were pinks, even greens, teals, purples, blues. Very just fun matte shades, but I just decided to go for a pink look because I wanted to match my dress. So I'm just packing that on with this flat shader brush and bringing that all the way up into my crease and kind of blending that into the crease with that same brush. Then I'm going to go in with a clean, fluffy brush and just blend the edges of that eyeshadow out. So I'm just blending the edges of that eyeshadow. I just want a really seamless, airbrushed look, just to seem like it's all one shade and it's just effortless and seamless. Nothing too crazy, no graphic eyeliner in the crease this time. So just really take your time and blend that out. And then I'm going in with a little pink on that fluffy brush and putting more in the crease. Again, I want it to look all like it's just one wash of color all over my eyes, and I really want that pink to pop. We really are going for the drama. You know, in the 60s, the youth started taking hold of the beauty industry. It was the first time that the youth had disposable income, and they really used it to look beautiful and look stylish. So yeah, kids were really buying eyeshadow, buying makeup, and experimenting with style. Now, I know I said that they didn't have shimmer eyeshadows in the 60s, but I'm going for it. This is the shade Wild Child, and it's just a beautiful shimmery pink, and I'm just putting that on my eyelids. It just looks really pretty. It just adds a little bit of dimension. It's very, very subtle. You can almost barely notice it on camera, so personal preference. Now, eyeliner. Eyeliner was so popular in the 60s, so I'm going in with a Maybelline gel eyeliner in black. Now, again, the eyes were supposed to be very dramatic. People loved dramatic eyeliner. So I'm going to wing that out. Now, winged eyeliner was still popular from the 50s. So it was actually a continuation of the 1950s style into the 60s. So as you can see here, I did a little wing, and then I flip my brush around, draw it back to connect to my eyelid, and then I fill in any gaps. You can also use a liquid eyeliner for this as well. Voila. And here is both of my eyes done with this very bold, dramatic liner. Now back to the face. I'm going in with the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. I'm just going to conceal how I normally do. Again, there's no real emphasis on the skin or the complexion, so just do it how you normally would. I always conceal under the eyes, around my nose, and a little bit on my forehead. We're just going for that kind of flawless base so that it doesn't take away from the eyes. Blending that out with the Real Technique sponge. This is just the best way to do it. Now going in with the Huda Beauty setting powder in the shade Cupcake. This is a pink powder. It's a brightening powder. I'm just putting this where I put concealer because I don't want the concealer to move around while I'm working on the rest of my face. Okay, we're going back into eyes, and we're going to curl the eyelashes. We want big, dramatic, curled eyelashes. And then I'm going to apply some mascara. This is the Maybelline Sky High Mascara. I always like to put a coat of mascara on before I put eyelashes. That's just my personal preference. So I'm just putting a thin coat of mascara. Now we're going to do the lower lash line. So we're going to just take that same matte pink and really blend that into the lower lash line with this kind of domed pencil brush. So just blend that out. Now going in with the Fenty Matchstick in Amber. This is a beautiful contour shade. I want it to look quite natural, so I'm not drawing it directly on my face. I'm taking my brush and putting it on the brush and then using the brush to apply it to my face. They wouldn't have used contour in the 60s, but I am who I am and I love a chiseled face. So I'm just applying that with this brush on my cheekbones and up into my temples and the forehead. I just want to look snatched and like I have natural, beautiful, strong cheekbones. Who doesn't want that? So just blending that out wherever you see fit or wherever you normally contour. Now going in with the Merit Flush Bomb in Stockholm. This is a gorgeous bubblegum pink blush. In the 60s, corals, pinks, and peach were very popular blush shades. So I'm just applying this to my cheeks, all over the apples, all the way up. They really used blush to create a subtle definition. So they added blush not only to the cheekbones, but to the temples and the forehead. Now I'm going to set that with a powder blush. This is MAC Stay Pretty. Again, a very cool toned pink. And we're just going to put that everywhere. See, I'm applying that to my temples. This just gives an all over soft, radiant glow. They wouldn't have used bronzer and contour, so they used blush to really define the face. Now going into highlighter. This is the Dior Backstage Universal Highlighter. I'm taking this pink shade and putting that on my cheekbones as well as kind of onto the apples of my face just to add that nice glow. This is the Kat Von D Alchemist palette. It's a highlighting palette. It is no longer being made, but it is the best. And this is a really light pink highlighter. I'm just going to highlight the inner corners of my eyes with this. Now we're going to take the NYX eyeliner in Pure White. This was used a lot like in models like Twiggy to really make your eyes look bigger, rounder, and give them that doll-like effect. So I'm just going to put that in now, and it just really gives that young, youthful look that I think is perfect for Hairspray. And lower lash mascara. We're not going full Twiggy, but definitely take your time and kind of get those lower lashes filled with mascara. Really kind of clump them out. as much as you can. Just, again, bringing that drama to the eyes. It's amazing. Now onto lips. This is a Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk lip liner. Again, pinks, corals, peaches, nudes were very, very popular. Very just light, natural lipsticks, and they typically matched your blush. The lip shape was not really defined in the 60s. It was just very natural, and again, it wasn't that standout of the face. Going in with lipstick, this is the Maybelline Superstay Ink Crayon and Keep It Fun. How fun is this? It is just kind of like, I don't know, is it bubblegum pink? It's like a mid-tone pink. It's just really fun. I wanted it all just to match and just look really cute and innocent and flirty, and I think this lipstick really does that. Can we bring back variety TV shows? Like, I just want to be on a TV show where I can sing and dance every night. That would be my dream. My dream. So there's the lips. Now going into the lashes. Now, false eyelashes were so popular in the 60s. Women wore them on the daily. Some women even wore 2 sets at a time. So these are the Kiss lashes in Little Black Dress. They are bold, they are dramatic, and they are perfect in my opinion. And this is the finished makeup look. I really hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial as much as I did. I love doing movies and musicals and decades. That's kind of my jam. So if you like that kind of stuff, then stick around for a while and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.